Suppose one image, flowers, file name, file extension if. Okay. This image I want to store in a database. Okay. This image I want to store in a database. That is my task. Okay. Now at database side, first of all, you have to create one table. We have to create one table. Now it's an Oracle database. At database side, one table you have to create. Suppose example, images table. Okay, table name images. Here, two fields. One is name of the image. One more image. Okay. Now this name here, name of the image I want to store. This is data type varchar to 10. Okay. Now this image, which type required? Blob type. Okay. It is name of the image varchar to 10. Here image I want to store. That's what blob. If you want to store large amount of binary data, large amount of character data as a single entity, then this blob required. Now it is Java application. It is Java application. We have tried insert query. That is SQL request, SQL response. SQL response. Now we have tried one query. What is the query we have tried? Give me answer. What is the query you have tried? Insert into images values. Now this is the image. This is the image. This file name flowers.jfif extension. Now this is an image. This image I want to store in a database. Now what we have tried? Now insert into images values. Now what we have tried? What we have tried? Some name of the image. Okay, name also flowers. Next, flowers string format. Flowers. Next, what we write? Flowers dot jfif. If I write, is it image stored? File name stored. If you write like this, what will be stored? Is it file? The content is going to store or file name stored? File name stored. Then why blob? Varchar to enough, no? Blob is not required. If you want to store file name. Got your point? If you write like this insert query, if you write insert query like this, here image not stored, that file name only stored. Image we have to store, not file name. What we have to write? Now, in a database, I don't want to store this name. I want to store this image. I want to store file content, not file name, not file path. File name, if you want to store, is it blob required? Blob is not required. Varchar to enough. Okay. If you want to store name of the file, if you want to store path of the file, blob is not required. You can go for normal varchar to 10. Okay. My task is I want to store image in a database. Then how to store? Now here name of the image. something flowers, varchar to 10 flowers, I'll write. Okay, comma. Now here what we have to write? If I write like this, flowers dot jffif, if I write, what will be stored? This name only stored in a database. Name, if you want to store, blob is not required. That is also varchar to 10 you can use. What do you mean? Now, I don't want to store name of the image. I don't want to store path of the image. I want to store image. I want to store picture. This picture I want to store. File content I want to store. Now, what we have to write? Core Java is studied, no? How to read image from file? What we use? File input stream. File input stream. Is it byte stream or character stream? Byte stream. Through file input stream, you can get the data, no? That data we have to insert. But directly not possible. Can you type image from keyboard? No. Path, file path you can write. File name you can write. But content you cannot write, no? Through keyboard. That's what? It will go for dynamic query. Question marks only write it. Question mark, comma, question mark. I'll write. At the command prompt, I'll pass while executing this program. Java sub blob demo. After that, two parameters. Flowers dot flowers, only flowers I'll write. Next, flowers dot jpg. Now suppose that is in C drive. Complete path. Flowers dot jfif. If I write at the command prompt, two arguments I am passing. Two arguments. Okay. This one as it is, you can insert here. Okay. But this one as it is, you cannot insert. This one, open a file for reading through file input stream. Through file input stream, you can create, you can pass. Here, this image, it is file input stream. That is stream we have to create. Stream data we have to pass. File input stream. We have to pass. Then what will happen? This is executed. Then here what will be stored? Flowers. Here what will be stored? Image. So this is our task. Okay. From file, content we have to read. That content we have to insert. Not file name, not path of the file. File name, if you want to store, blob not required. We can use varchar to 10. And file path, if you want to write also, no need to write blob. If you want to store image, you require blob. So how to read image? We have to create one stream. Stream nothing but data flow. Flow of data. In core Java, you studied, no? File input stream, file output stream, buffered input stream, buffered output stream, data input stream, data output stream, file reader, buffered reader, object input stream, object output stream. Many classes are there. Those streams we have to use. So file input stream we have to use. Open a file for reading. After that, read the data. That data we have to place here. In second question mark, image we have to place. But image directly cannot type from keyboard. It should come from file. That is the reason one stream required. This is only called file input stream. Then throw file input stream, file content comes. That content we are going to store. Okay. Write this diagram. I didn't get you. Auto commit by default will be there. I'll explain. Auto commit transaction management is auto commit by default will be there. Commit, no need to write. But if you want to commit, if you want to make it false, separate library is there. Set auto commit false, you can write. Then automatically it will not commit. That is called transaction management. After resets, I'll teach. After resets, we can manage transactions manually. Auto commit you can remove. Possible. By default, auto commit will be there. That's what we are not going to call commit. It is automatically committed. Now we are going to insert image in a database. Not file name, not path of the file. We are storing image. Is it over? So what we have to do is at the command prompt, two parameters we have to pass. Two parameters. One is name of the image. Whatever you want, you can write. Okay, file name flowers. Okay, it is also flowers. That name, whatever you want, you can write. I given same names. I given flowers.jfif here flowers. Here, whatever you want, you can write. Identification purpose. At the command prompt, two parameters will pass. One is name of the image. One more path of the image. Name of the image as it is placed here. Path of the image, what will happen? We have to open a file for reading. File content we have to store. Nothing but stream reference we have to pass. Then it will take care. Stream reference if you pass, in that stream, whatever is there, that is stored in a database. Okay, that type. Is it over? Now, for this, now, is it static query, dynamic query program? Which interface required? Prepare statement. Okay, prepared statement required. Setter methods for setting byte stream, binary stream method, for character stream, character. Write this one. It is question mark number or placeholder number. Stream reference you have to pass. Here, stream length of the stream. Same here also. Set binary stream, set character stream. See, here class name is input stream. It class name is reader. So reader, writer, character streams. Stream, byte stream. Is it over? So 3 parameters we have to pass. Question mark number, like a placeholder number, index. It is stream reference, stream length. Here also same parameters. But it is binary stream, blob purpose. It is character stream for clock purpose. Otherwise, you can write here. It is used to set the blob. It is used to set the clock. Blob type you have to set like this. Clock type you have to set like this. Is it over? Set binary stream, set character stream. Blob is there, use this. Clob is there, use this. Now, okay, see the program. Blob demo, main method, finish. Here. Here, first connection establishment, it is common. Okay. Oracle dot JDBC dot driver dot Oracle driver. It is common. Okay. Next connection equal to driver manager dot get connection. JDBC colon Oracle colon 10 colon at localhost colon 1521 XC. Next system. Next manager. It is many times you have seen. Okay. These two over. Now statement record or prepared statement record. Prepared statement. What we have tried? Prepared statement PSTMT equal to dot prepare statement. Prepare call for procedures, callable statement. Okay. Now say con dot prepare statement. We have tried query. The query we have tried. What we have tried? Insert into images values. How many question marks? 2 only. In a set binary stream, set character stream method, 3 parameters are there. But here query only 2, because according to our table. Here, according to this table, how many columns are there? Here, how many question marks? 2 only. Okay. Now, this is prepared statement. After prepared statement, now first one we have to set. Second one we have to set. First one, name of the image. Name of the image varchar to 10. For that, which type setter method required? Set string. Set string. Prepared statement dot set string. Question mark number 1. Name of the image, I'll pass at the command prompt. What we have tried? Arcs of 0. Okay. Arcs of 0. At the command prompt, whatever I'm passing, it will received. That is placed here. Okay. Second question mark. Now, this is blob. For varchar to 10, we used set string. For blob, which one we have to use? Set binary stream. What we have tried? Set binary stream. Here, 3 parameters we have to pass. What is the first parameter? Question mark number. Placeholder index 2. After that, second one, file input stream. So first you have to create file input stream. FIS equal to new file input stream. Here file name. This path, whatever we are passing at the command prompt in the image. This is we have to pass here. So what we have tried? Arcs of 1. Now, arcs of 0 directly placed. Arcs of 1 file open for reading. Say arcs of 0 directly placed here. Arcs of 1 open for file. This stream we have to pass. The stream reference FIS. One more parameter is there. Stream length. How to get the length? How many bytes are there in this file input stream? FIS dot available. Available method is there. It returns stream size length. See here first question mark arcs of 0. Whatever received here, that is as it is, I am passing to first question mark. But second one, path of the image comes with that file open for reading. That stream reference I passed. And here number of bytes. If 100 bytes is there, 100. 1000 is there, 1000 length. Now, after this, question mark is settled. 2 question mark. It is actually incomplete query. Here completed. After completing, it is DDL or DML or DQL? DDL or DML or DQL? DML. For executing DML, which method you have to call? PSTMT dot execute update. Okay. After this, one message. one image inserted successfully. Okay. We have tried try-catch blocks. Okay. It's over. Now you observe. Here, with these two lines connection established. That is many times you have seen. Here, one dynamic query prepared. Insert into image values 2 question marks. Because here 2 columns are there. One column is name of the image. One more column image. That's what 2 question marks. Now first question mark, it is varchar to type. That means string here in Java. That's what prepared statement reference dot set string. In a first question mark, as it is whatever is comes from command line argument, that is I'm passing. Now second question mark, stream we have to pass. That's what I created stream. Whatever you pass file name, that file open for reading here. That stream comes, stream length comes. So if 100 bytes are there, 100, 1000 bytes are there, 1000, up to that. Now execute update. Then this query passed to database to insert record. After that, message. Now, how many command line arguments we have to pass for this program? 2. One is name of the image. One is path of the image. See, name as it is directly I'm passing. But path, I'm opening file, that stream I'm inserting. That is the reason FIS I written. File input stream. Okay. Now, 2 command line arguments we have to set for this. Now, in Eclipse, how to set command line argument? Right click, run as, run configurations. Okay. Here you have to set. Say, without setting, directly if you run, you'll get a index out of bounds exception. See, java.lang.array index out of bounds exception. Index 0, length 0. If 0 length is there, 0 also out of bounds. That's what right click, run as, run configurations. Okay. And also you have to check here that same program selected or not, you have to check. Now, if you execute other program also, no use. Now here you have to check here. Same program selected here. Suppose it is selected means for that one passed arguments. That is the problem. Okay. Now arguments. Now arguments, flowers. That is normal string. This file location, C drive is there. So C drive. C:/ flowers.gfif. Okay. Apply. Run. We are getting one more error. Table or view does not exist. The table we have to create, no? We have to create table. So SQL prompt. We have to create one table. Now, what we have tried for creating table? Create table, images, name, varchar to 10, comma, image blob. Table created. Now you can run the program. Right click, run as Java application. See, one image inserted successfully. Now we can check. What you have tried? Star from images. Will it display image here? No, because that application doesn't support. ASCII code printed. Okay. Say flowers printed. This is image. Okay, because that this user interface doesn't support images, audios, videos. These all. In a browser we can display. In a Solid's, what we'll do? We'll retrieve from database. We'll display in browser window. At that time we can display. Otherwise, one graphical user interface we have to create in Java. That is AWT applet Sphinx. That is we have tried. That is almost outdated. That's what later we'll see with HTML browser. From database, you can retrieve, you can display in browser window. At the time, we can retrieve. But image stored. If it is not stored, no row selected comes, no. But it is stored. See, name, image. Name is this one. Image is this one. Here, file name not stored. File path not stored. File name, file path, if you want to store, blob is not required. Okay. Now, this program. Write the program. One IO package required and SQL package required. No done. Not or. So here arcs of 0, name of the image. Arcs of 1, path of the image. That image path should exist. Image should exist. So in your system, wherever location is there, that location you write. I written C drive only. In D drive is there, D drive. F drive is there, F drive. Documents is there, document. Pictures is there, picture. Complete your write. Complete path. Otherwise, file not found exception comes. And if you don't pass arguments, array index out of bounds exception comes. If you don't pass arguments, array index out of bounds exception. You given, but still you are getting exception means that is file not found, that file location. File location also. Okay, location you have to check. And even forward slash also, illegal character also comes. You have to take care of these all. Now I written, you observe. Is it over? I written like this. C colon slash flowers dot JFIF. I written. Suppose if you write backward slash, also may or may not work. Okay. That is also you have to take care. If suppose D drive is there in your system, drive you write it. And if folder name demo is there, demo write it. If any other subfolder is there, subfolder also write. Then write flowers.jfif. JPG is there, JPG, whatever is there. So complete path you have to write. Folders, subfolders also you have to write, if it is there. If you don't pass arguments, which exception comes? Array index out of bounds exception. You given location, the location is wrong. File not found exception. Like that. Okay. Now, suppose if it is club, what's the difference will be there? Here what will write? File reader. File reader. Here file reader we have to pass. Okay. File reader. Now, file input stream, byte stream. File reader, character stream. If text files, if you want to pass, then go for file reader. Writing program is same. Okay. Now, this is blob and club program. Next, row sets. No. Next heading, row sets. You studied result set. You studied result set. Now row set. Image size also you can mention. By default, 4000 bytes will be stored. By default. Now row sets. Result set you studied. Row set, result set definition same. A row set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. A result set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. Here also same. A row set is an object that encapsulates set of rows from database. So result set, row sets are generated based on SQL query. Same. Row set is generated based on SQL query. Row set is generated based on SQL query. Whatever is studied about result set, same. Whenever row set is generated, then row set pointer or cursor points to before first record. Whenever row set is generated, then row set pointer or cursor points to before first record. Whenever row set is generated, then row set pointer or cursor points to before first record. So result set definition, row set definition, same is there. Same points you observe. But what's the difference between result set, row set required? Next, write it. There are 5 row sets. First one, JDBC row set. Second one, cached row set. Write clearly J capital, R capital, S capital. JDBC row set, cached row set. These are interfaces. Each word first letter capital. Web row set, filtered row set, join row set. There are 5 row sets: JDBC row set, cached row set, web row set, filtered row set, join row set. The above all row sets are interfaces in Java x.sql.rowset package. The above all row sets are interfaces in Java x.sql.rowset package. You studied result set. How many types of result set? 3 types. But rows result set interface name is one only. But here 5 names given different. There 3 types result set is there. That is depends upon parameter passing, but name is same. That means actually 3 result sets, but you are writing result set only. That depends upon parameter while creating statement, while creating prepared statement, while creating callable statement, you'll pass. That type it will take. If you don't pass any parameter, default type. Default is which type? Type forward only. Like that works. Okay. But here, different names only they given. 5 different names. Okay. No parameter. 5 different names only. For interface only 5 separate given. Their interface name one only. Variable names different. But here interface names only different. Okay. 5 row sets are there. First, what is the difference? Differences between result set and row sets. Differences between result set and row sets. Differences between result set and row sets. Result set is non-serializable object. All row sets are serializable objects. Result set is non-serializable object. All row sets are serializable objects. I'll explain. Next. Result set is a connected object. But here, JDBC row set is a connected object. Is a connected object. And remaining row sets are disconnected objects. JDBC row set is a connected object and remaining row sets are disconnected objects. JDBC row set is a connected object and remaining row sets are disconnected objects. So total 5 row sets, 1 row set connected, 4 row sets remaining disconnected. What is connected, what is disconnected, I have to explain. Now, third point. Result set is not a Java bean. All row sets are Java beans. Result set is not a Java bean. All row sets are Java beans. Next. In order to get result set, we need connection interface. In order to get result set, we need connection interface, driver manager class, and statement interface. Here. In order to get row set, we need row set implementation class only. In order to get row set, we need row set implementation class only. Four differences are there. Is it over? Now see, first, what is the first difference? Result set is non-serializable object. All row sets are. First of all, what is serialization required to understand this one? Okay. What is second difference? Result set is a connected object. Row set side, JDBC row set is a connected object. Remaining row sets are disconnected object. For understanding this one, what is connected, what is disconnected required. Okay. Third difference. Result set is not a Java bean. All row sets are. For understanding this one, what is Java bean required. Okay. For every difference, one concept is there. Fourth one. In order to get result set, we need connection interface, driver manager class, statement interface. Already you have seen program. For getting result set, execute query method you have to call. For that statement, prepared statement callable anyone required. For that connection required. For connection, driver manager required. Like that. But here, in order to get row set, we need row set implementation class only. One class enough. That is for understanding this one, program required. Okay. Every difference, one concept is there, you observe. This is first concept, serialization. That is core Java. What is serialization? Converting object into series of bits. Okay, bits format. That is serialization. What are the operations serialization compulsory? No. What purpose serialization required? Object network. You can write to a file, you can read from file, sending in network, that type of operations, serialization compulsory. So, note down. Serialization. No, serialization. Okay. First, what is serialization? See, it is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. It is a process of converting an object into a series of bits. Converting object into bits format. That is serialization. In Java, object must be serializable to do the following operations. One is writing an object to a file. Second one, reading an object from file. Third one, writing an object to a network. Fourth one, reading an object from network. Writing an object to a file, reading an object from file, writing an object to a network, reading an object from network. If you want to perform these operations, serialization is compulsory. Object data, if you want to store in a file. Object data, if you want to retrieve from file. Object data, if you want to send in network or receiving in network. Then serialization process is compulsory. Otherwise, not serializable exception comes. That program also you have seen core Java class, object input stream, object output stream. In that you have seen core Java classes. For these four operations, serialization process is compulsory. Result set is serializable or non-serializable? Non-serializable. The data we cannot write to a file. We cannot read from file. We cannot send in network. We cannot receive from network. If you want one field, you can transfer. Object you cannot transfer. If you try to transfer, one exception comes, not serializable exception. Not serializable exception comes. Okay. So object, if you try to send without serialization, you will get a not serializable exception. If you use serialization, it is possible. Now, suppose that the result set, row set predefined. Suppose the one class is there, employee class. In this employee class, employee number, employee name, employee's salary, like this we have. Now, like this one class is there, I'll create one object. Is it serializable object? If I write one class, if I create one object, is it serializable object? No, it is non-serializable object. Now, this object, you try to write to a file, you read from file, you send in network, receive in network, you'll get error. Exception comes. So, this object is non-serializable object. This object data, you cannot write to a file. You cannot read from file. You cannot send in network. You cannot receive from network. It is not possible. This object data, if you want to send in network, if you want to write to a file, these operations, if you want to perform, first this object, you have to make it as serializable object. How to make this object as a serializable object? Implements serializable. So, here implements serializable. It is the interface. So, implement serializable if you write, then this object becomes serializable object. But whenever it is interface, whenever interface is inverted, then what we have to do? All abstract methods must be overridden. Okay. But what are the methods are there? How to see? Java P, java.io. Serializable. See, open brace, close brace. No variable, no method, nothing. This type of interface is called marker interface. We can also call tag interface. We can also call empty interface. All are right. Okay, different people, different terminology they are using. But at last, subject is same. Okay. Now, implement serializable. If you write, then this object becomes serializable object. Then this object converted into bits. Then it is allowed to write to a file. So, if you don't want to make it as a serializable, don't write. By default, non-serializable only. If you want, just implement serializable, you have to write. But result set, row set, these are predefined. They prepared. So, this result set not derived from serializable interface. Row sets derived from serializable interface. That's what we can write. Suppose it's our class. If you don't want serialization, remove this. If you want serialization, use this. But it is empty interface. It is empty interface. It is working. Suppose myself, I'll create one empty interface. Will it work like this? No. This functionality present inside the JVM. That's what working. If you create your own empty interface, that functionality not available in JVM, no? So if you want to develop this type of concept, JVM also you have to develop. Okay, then only possible. Because this functionality already present inside the JVM. That's what it will understand. But if you create your own empty interface, it cannot understand. Okay. So if you want to make it serializable, just attach this one. If you don't want, remove. Suppose one variable I want to prevent from serialization. Is it possible? Yes. What we use? Not final. Transient. See, majority people weak in core Java. No answers you observe. Majority people weak in core Java. Core Java most important. How to prevent serialization? Transient keyword. Transient. You can prevent. So just one transient keyword if you attach, that is prevented. Where we use transient in real time? Passwords, PIN numbers, security code. There we use transient. Say for example, open Gmail, type your username, type your password. Next time again open, just type first letter. Remaining all letters automatically comes. Type password one letter. Will it come? No. Because your username stored in a file. It is retrieved from file. That object stored in a file, retrieved from file. But password is not coming. Reason, the password is transient. Password is transient. That's why it is not stored in a file. that is not written out. Okay. Sometimes one dialog box comes. Google Chrome should remember like a save or fail like that comes. No. If you allow save, it will remember. That means it is stored in a file. You are allowing like that. That actually HTML, CSS, JavaScript coding, but a Java graphical user interface we use transient. If it is Java, AWT applet swings if you use, there we'll use say a transient keyword. That is HTML, CSS, JavaScript programming. That is okay. Now implement serializable. If you write this object becomes serializable. If you remove implement serializable, it is non-serializable object. Okay. So here result set is non-serializable object. This object data we cannot write to a file. We cannot read from file. We cannot send in network. We cannot receive from network. But row sets possible. All row sets are serializable objects. Here you have seen already result set program you studied. Here this object at a time we can send in network. If it is row set, result set not possible. But if you want to set result set like this, first you have to move the cursor for first record. First column you can send. Next second column you can send. Third column you can send. Like that one by one you can send. Result set also allowed one by one. But a row set, object at a time allowed. Even 1000 records in a result set, row set. At a time you can pass. That is the benefit. If you use result set, one field we can send. One column. That type, how many times you have to send? 1000 records are there. 1000 into 3000 records columns. Total 3000 data elements will be there. Like that. So row set is serializable. That's what in that situation we'll prefer row set. That purpose row set. It is first difference. Okay. So just if you write implement serializable, then this object is called serializable object. Okay. But it is our class. We can add, we can remove. But that is predefined class, no? That's what. If you want serialization, use row set. If you don't want serialization, use result set. Like that you have to use. That is predefined. You cannot change, no? That's what you follow that one. Now suppose this class you don't want serialization, remove. This is your class, anytime you can remove. Now if you want serialization, add. But there what you have to do, if you want serialization, use row set. If you don't want serialization, use result set. Like that they prepared. Now next write it. Class must implements java.io.serializable interface to make serializable object. Class must implements java.io.serializable interface to make serializable object. Class must implements java.io.serializable interface to make serializable object. Example. And okay, before that, this is also write it. Java.io.serializable interface is called as marker interface, comma tag interface, or empty interface, because no members in this interface. Java.io.serializable interface is called as marker interface, comma tag interface, or empty interface, because no members in this interface. So in that interface, no variables, no methods, nothing. That's what it is called, marker interface. Another terminology, tag interface. Another terminology, empty interface. Example, if you want to create serializable interface, serializable object, you can do like this. Example, class employee implement serializable. So java.io.serializable interface is called as marker interface, comma tag interface or empty interface because no members in this interface. Example. Now this object is called as serializable object. Now this object is called as serializable object. Is it over? See this object. Now this object is called as serializable object. If I remove this line, non-serializable. So by default, non-serializable only. If you want to make it serializable, implement serializable. That's it. So your object created, no? Now this object converted into bit format because implement serializable. This object data we can send in network. We can receive from network. We can send to a file. We can receive from file. This is all possible. Okay. We'll see continuation tomorrow. Online students, Google Classroom link, you contact admin better. Admin, I don't have that Google Classroom. Mahi, I'm teaching very slowly only. You observe. Serializable concept is core Java. Core Java concept also explained actually here. Nilima. Yeah, offline class in Prime Hospital opposite, Manjira Square building. Akhil. Saturday class, I taught batch updates. Narsima. Connection problem, I'll give light. You try to do it. If you don't get admin number, I'll provide. You can contact them. Lab faculty number, I'll provide. Dinesh Kumar. That is service ID mistake. You check the service ID. Lab faculty details, admin details, I'll provide till I didn't get that information. Manjira Square building, 4th floor. Command line arguments. Here, what you do is in Eclipse, here, just select the file, right click, run as run configurations. Here, file arguments, you can pass. Alekia, PLSQL program, that is maybe small mistake will be there. You mail to my mail ID, I'll give a reply. Lab faculty details, system admin details, I'll provide till I didn't get that information, I'll provide. So daily I'll give a time after class. At that time you can ask your doubts. But in the middle, if you ask also, I cannot respond because it is not one-to-one class. Gautam Kumar Singh. That varchar 2 is 2 version. You can save the memory. That is Oracle concept. Vishwakarma. My mail ID everywhere is there. Like in a header and footer in a notes. This is my mail ID. Value too large for column. What you return, you observe. You mail to my mail ID. Venu, if you want to retrieve the image from database, get blob method is there, but we cannot display at the command prompt. We can display in browser window. That is solid program required. Any other doubts? We'll see continuation tomorrow.